just so lazy to be eating. But I'm about to clean up the kitchen and then I'll probably go to bed because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Go see the doctor. Make sure you straight, G. Bless up.
Don Maker with the 3. He still shot it though, man. Okay. For what reason? Easy.
What's the score?
I lost 13 by 13.
Dang.
He started running it up, and 2K decided that I couldn't make a shot, and people would wanted to stop moving. So, you know, it's what it is. Oh, hold up, I'll be back.
Alright, bro.
I'm back.
What's up, bro?
My average launch time is 20 minutes now. That's alright.
Solid.
Talk about some good effort pacers who tried their best. Okay. You just say GG.
All right, keep it pushing.
Yeah, man. Keep it pushing, bro. Why does it always seem like dudes are always trying to start beef with me, bro? Like, for what reason? Good effort, pacers. You tried your best. Yeah, okay.
Weird flex, but okay.
Not try, yeah. Like, you're the 9th ranked team. I'm the 27th ranked team. So what did I mean? Not like.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Cool.
I was destined to lose, but I mean, are we surprised? Okay, so the Spurs done got Derrick Rose, and now he put Rose Whiteside back on the trade block, but they can't be traded because they just got on his team within 6 days, right? So I mean, niggas, bro.
Personally, I don't think it's that good of a trade because Whiteside and Rose are both on like 1-year deals, but
Bro,
you know,
not good trades, and that's kind of like the problem that I was having. Not that I was having, but I'm having right now, because like the trades that I made for people were like, for the majority of them were 1-year trades. So like Luke Kennard, I'm gonna have to throw him kind of a bag, and like that's why I was asking y'all if you could put like the trades in now, because like the more games you win, the longer you play, the higher the expected salary.
yeah.
So
I got you.
That's why I got my joints in there early.
Darius did them.
I think. I don't.
If he didn't have his game, I got you.
I have no clue. Let me see. No, it didn't say anybody got signed. Like he didn't let me
I
know
gotcha.
anything in there. Yeah.
Alright, I'll check for you.
But like Victor Oladipo not on the thing anymore. So who really knows? Yeah, Oladipo got signed.
Alright, so we gotta get your other guys.
Yeah. I'm gonna be 15. I only have 15 million cap space next year.
I mean, but you're also, I mean, if you re-sign Lonzo Oladipo, you know, they're supposed to progress. You know what I mean? They're still young guys, so they should progress.
My cap room is gonna be screwed again. Screwing the hoops. At least, like, as long as I'm not negative, I'm okay. Cause I'm trying to return my core five, my core like 6 guys right now, which is Oladipo, Montrez, Lonzo, Seth. And obviously the Rook is gonna be here, so I'm not really worried about him. But
that guy,
Oladipo and Luke, what's his name? Kennard, yeah.
Man, I hate your rookie, bro. That man had like 5 assists against me. Like, what in the world? How do I stop that?
I got to find what his stat line was against your brother, bro. That train was going crazy. 88. The final score is 88-92, and you know neither one of us really are high scoring teams.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I had 23 with Lonzo, 19.
You had 23 with Lonzo?
23 with Lonzo. 9 for 14 shooting, bro. 5 for 6 from the free throw line. The Rook had 19 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover, shooting 6 for 11, and made all 6 free throws he shot. Jimmy Butler had 18 points, 6 rebounds, shooting 8 for 11. Like that was my best game ever played. Not ever.
You were hooping, bro.
Yeah, bro. I was doing it. That man Anthony Davis, bro, hit the game. Oh my God. That shot fired me. That man was 0-3 from the 3-point line whole game. Greens a 3 in front of like 2 people face, bro. With get this, 0.2 seconds left on the shot clock when it goes in to tie. And then I folded first overtime. Well, I didn't fold. I got a good shot off, but it just didn't go in. Seth Curry right in front of the hoop. Got some guys off to his left. He shot it and missed. It was on me because my timing was off. I was getting the little jitters, you know. So. Y'all be hyping that man Cody Zeller up, bro.
Bro, Zeller plays like Shaq, bro. I don't know how. Like, his attributes aren't even crazy. It's just for him, he gets every single board.
I have 4 wins, but nah, y'all tweaking, bro. Y'all are definitely tweaking.
That man's crazy.
That man is not that OC.
No,
my Rook was doing something to him, bro.
That's because
when did I play them?
Your Rook is like an MVP caliber guy, man.
Yeah,
that man, like he fills the stat sheet.
He low-key is.
I don't
I got played him twice. I might have been capping. That man Cody Zeller had 13.
Like for who he has on his team, he's nice, man. I can't imagine once he starts getting actual
people.
Yeah.
Like actual like big names.
I'm telling you, all he needs is one solid draft pick or like a decent free agency. Oof. He's nice with Devontae Graham too. He knows his jumper.
I'm about to cut the cams on this one then, cause I know me, bruh. Hold up. I know me, bruh. I just at this point in time, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any really good games in. So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just hop on that Fall Guys.
Yeah, after if I can get a few games in, hopefully. I'm playing the Celtics right now, but I might hop on Fall Guys if I don't find a game after this one. I'm just trying to get to 20. Just trying to get to 20 games. Dang, bro. This man has
4 and 18, so like I got a good amount of
yeah. What's that, 24? Yeah, you just need
20,
one more.
4 and 18, 22.
Yeah, I mean, so you're on your way to your next, upgrade.
It's 23 if I count that half game I played against Jason.
Man, that is literally, I was gonna say, that's just 2 overtimes, man. That is true. That's a long one. I'm really surprised that no one's called me out yet for my paint play. I think I've hit 90 at least twice.
Bro, okay, so when I beat the Wizards, right? They had 80 out of 80. Well, let me see, cause I got it right here. They had 60 out of 68 points in the paint, bro. You know what that equates to? 88% of his scoring, bro. We need to do something about this paint matching rule, bro. 90% is outrageous.
90s. That's what I'm saying.
You
We might need to lower it.
Four quarters and 8 points out of those 4 quarters came from outside of the paint. That's it. That's what 2 threes in a mid range, the entire game. Come on, bro. That's crazy.
It's kind of OC. Nah, I think we should lower it to like 85 or something.
85, bro. I'm thinking like 75, 80.
Yeah, because it's just too easy.
For a realistic like 2K joint, like no real NBA team. I don't know. No real NBA team scores 3/4 of their points in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in this day and age where it's kind of like die at the 3 and live and die at the 3, and definitely 15, 20 years ago. You might have had that argument. You might have had that argument, bro, but.
Oh, for haters. I always want to from the clones. I might have to join this no meter wave. I mean, I don't really shoot enough to use it, but
yeah,
everyone gets grains.
I would be screwed out my mind. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna lose this Fall Guys match. There's absolutely no way. I got stuck on. Oh, jeez. Here's the jump. Oh, I didn't lose. Holy, holy. But this game is actually really fun. This is like Gang Beast, bro. Did you play that joint? Bro, Gang Beast is so much fun. It used to be the PSN game of the month too. Towerfall was a good game. It wasn't online though, but it was a good game. There's always been like all the best games for the PlayStation games of the month were always like the weird sleeper ones.
For real.
That really thought of. And them drinks be hitting. I don't want to always play like the replays of like Lara Croft and whatnot. I want to support the little guy, you know. Cause I swear, like every year there's at least like two to three times there's a Lara Croft something in there, bro. I'm like, no, bro. I don't want this. I want something that's gonna make me feel childish, but actually have fun in. This colorful mess of a game. Why they keep putting me in the back? Is it because I'm black? They know it. They know. It's a race thing. Okay, I'm getting toppled right now. Come on, B. Come on, B. First 30. First 30. Yes, sir. Middle of the pack. Middle of the pack. That's how we like it. Killian Hayes, bro. Your team real life is deep. How you play like that, bro? With the chat on the side, bro.
Honestly, I just never knew how to take it off. I just got used to it, for real, for real.
I mean, if you really want to take it off, bro, just go on your stream settings. You can change it. It's like the commenter thing.
That.
Because then you'll be playing on like a full screen, but you won't be able to see messages like when they pop up.
Oh, no! What are you doing? What? Oh, that's supposed to be a layup. Come on, 2K. I just gotta stay. I need my bench to hold it down a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer.
That's how I be feeling, bro. That's how I be feeling. My starters get me in such a good like position, and then my bench comes in, and it's so hard to score.
Yeah, it's like my bench does decent against other benches, but as soon as someone puts their starters back in, it's like, okay, they really can't compete. I just kind of hope to, you know, that's why I try to build a lead with my starters, and then, you know, just kind of try to protect it. That's chop.
That was exactly my game plan against the Wizards. There's absolutely no way I would have won that if I didn't get what was it? I think a 20 to like 5 lead in the beginning.
Yeah. This is why I don't shoot jumpers. Damn, bro. He was open. You got to hit those though.
I can't wait to get back down to Louisiana, bro. I can build this system.
It's about to be tough, bro.
Bro, I don't really want to go down there though, but like I want to go down there so I can build the system. Cause like these niggas don't wear their masks.
Bro, literally, I'm like, come on.
Football players at my team, Coach O told us, y'all football players won't be at no bars no more. And literally, I mean, just because you ain't at a bar doesn't mean, you know, because my like half of our freaking line was at a party at like somebody's apartment, not a mask inside, not a mask inside. That joint was packed, not a mask.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous.
And then people be wondering, oh yeah. I'm like, and one of our players had it, and he talking about some, yeah, bro, please don't go out and do all that, because like it's not worth it, you know what I'm saying? And yet his teammates are still going out there. Like,
yeah, that's just wild.
That's just boneheaded, man.
Trying to tell you, people don't think it's real until they catch it themselves, bro. Like it just doesn't. It just doesn't make sense.
I'm not gonna cap. I mean, I was one of those people who was like, it ain't getting no black people. Like that's what I was saying. And then I seen a black guy get it, and I was like, Jesus. I think it was Donovan
Jesus.
Mitchell.
Yeah, that was
okay. Cause like I was walking back from practice in the football operations building, and some girl from Southern was like, "We're doing interviews because like 8 people from LSU or whatever had to be quarantined for like Corona or whatever." But I mean, like I don't know if they had it or not, but they had to be quarantined or whatever. So then I'm like, yeah, but you know, I'm putting to my skin. I'm like, we okay, we okay. And she was like, you right. I get home, man. That's the exact day that they shut down the NBA. Bro, when I tell you I was sick, bro.
No, for the longest time, I really didn't think it was real though, cause like no one was, cause they were saying it's super contagious. I was like, well, I did all this stuff, but I didn't get it yet. I was like, you know, I just gotta be mindful of others.
I'm hanging out with people that just went to what was Mardi Gras? Yeah, Mardi Gras. So you know, I'm like, yeah, I didn't go to Mardi Gras because I had heard of the joint already, and I was like, yeah.
Bro, that was ridiculous.
I was like, that just doesn't even seem right to me, because and people like, bruh, but it's Mardi Gras. Ain't nobody gonna have no corona out there.
That was the main place that people got it.
That's what I'm saying. Like think about how things spread. First of all, just because you found out about a virus a month ago, even though the Chinese actually knew about it in
right for a
November,
while,
and they said something about it in November, and nobody believed them, and they just ignored them until it was really bad in China, and then they were like, oh, what's going on over there? Like, like and then there was a thing in January. It was a thing in February. We get to March, and March was, or late February was Mardi Gras, right? So then people were like, yeah, but it couldn't be in the States already. First of all, it takes a 11-hour flight from China to get to California, and a 4-hour flight from California to get to Louisiana. So
yes.
And Mardi Gras is a what? Big tourist attraction for Louisiana?
Literally.
Okay.
Like, come on.
If you put the dots together, something might not be right with that. And then what really kills me is how all the white people try to make it a
political thing.
Only the Democrats wear their masks.
I was like, bro, what? Like that? No, that really fried me. I was like, I don't care if you're blue, black, brown, white, purple, Democrat, Republican, Tea Party. I don't care. Like this virus will get anyone, bro. Like.
The one thing I don't get about anybody's political arguments, bro, is like, so how do you know who's who? Because I know Republican black people, I know Democrat white people. Like.
It's just ignorant to think that a virus only affects one party. Right. Put on a mask, I'm a safe person. Like, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you want from me? I don't want to catch this virus. People say that's the best way not to catch it, so I wouldn't. You know,
right.
I'm
gonna trust a doctor before I trust a damn politician about this type of stuff, and that's the thing I don't get. Like, politicians be trying to, like, that's something I don't get about Trump. You can have your own views, whatever, but it's like if the literal doctors are telling you, hey, like, you know, this is a real thing. You telling us, oh no, it's not. Like what? Like, you're trying to kill people at that point. Like, that's ridiculous.
But like the thing is, then he gets rid of the doctors who say it's a real thing, and he does what? He appoints his family members and people who literally have never gone to a medical school in their life.
Which doesn't make sense. It's like, it's almost like, you know what I mean? Like, I get, like, you don't want to look wrong, but there comes a point in time where you gotta, like, you know what I mean? You swallow your pride and just be like, look.
I was so wrong. I was absolutely wrong. Like, and then the numbers go up and up and up. Like, at one point, I look at, because I stay in the house, so, you know, I'm not really, not that I'm not affected by it, but, you know, I look at the numbers every once in a while. I swear on everything, it said we had half of the deaths of coronavirus.
We did.
Ain't that a thing? And then I walk upstairs, and this man talking about we gonna beat it. We doing everything right. It ain't no problem. It's gonna be done.
Yeah, this man lost his marbles.
What numbers did you just look at?
Right, like are we viewing two different, like?
The numbers I'm looking at say we got like 2 million people infected out of the 8 million or 6 million that in the world that have it. So something tells us we have 1/3 of the people, and then the first thing you say is, yeah, that's because we're doing more testing.
Right, like what does that make sense? Like, I just don't understand what that logic is. Like, because we test, like,
but the whole kill is, like 2 weeks before that, he said, yeah, we barely have any testing because we don't have any numbers, so we don't do any testing.
Yeah, it's just ignorant, bro. It's just ignorant.
If a tree falls in the woods, did it really fall? Like
yeah, it's just...
You have all the evidence here, but no, couldn't be. Like, what the heck, bro? I just don't understand.
I don't, bro. It's just I don't get it. I don't like. You got to be a special type of ignorant to like. I just don't get it.
And I mean, black people was doing it too, but I mean, like, I really only not that I really only see white people doing it, but like white people just going to the beaches like this whole time trying to tee up or something like.
And that's what I'm saying, like,
what is this, bruh?
Did you see that one place? I don't know where it was, but it was literally like a packed resort, no soldiers and no mask, nothing. It's like, bro, like. I
think it was Myrtle Beach, I think.
I was like, what is this, bro? Like.
Not a mask in sight. People ride up on each other for 4th of July, and then like LSU play, bruh. The LSU players for 4th of July decided to go to Mike's, which is like a bar in LSU or whatever. And for 4th of July weekend, they were closing it. I'm looking on that joint. Not a mask in sight, no nothing, no worries, you know, it's all good vibes, I guess, you know, like what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's just like telling you people are just I don't get it. Then
we're refuting the evidence from the WHO.
Right, like
them. We're in the middle of a global pandemic, and we leave the World Health Organization. Slow it down and say it again. The World Health Organization.
Right, I don't.
World pandemic. We leave the World Health Organization. And then we tell the CDC to stop, or we tell hospitals to stop giving the Centers of Disease Control the numbers.
That was ridiculous. Oh my gosh.
Make it make sense.
I was like in the middle of a pandemic for real, like.
Once again, break it down with me now. Center for Disease Control.
In the middle.
This is what they've been built for. And
literally.
Now we're actually in need of them, and we ain't using them because what? They ain't showing the numbers that you want.
Right, like this is one of the first things you learn about when you use science projects. You know what I mean? That like you can't skew the results just because they're not in your favor, bro. Like you still gotta report everything. I don't get it.
It's just I don't get it. And then people try to make it it's just dirty politicians. No, because then you have the white people who have never seen politics talking about it's not a thing.
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, you just thought you had the flu for like a month and a half. Yeah, okay.
Right, just completely normal. Like what?
Yeah, I've been having headaches.
Yes, Mom.
I ain't eating. I can't smell food, but I'm okay.
What'd you say, Mom? Mom, I can't hear what you're saying. Huh? Mom, I just woke back up like 20 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm. He really got beat at the puzzle. I swear. Thank you. Not that I'm be happy as hell, but I'm be happy if they do cancel the SEC season, only because it just doesn't need to be played.
Yeah, I'm
Play in the
saying
spring.
that's what I'm saying.
Obviously,
It's not worth it.
You're gonna lose out on the people who are gonna be seniors or whatever, or juniors or whatever, gonna go to the league. But come on, bruh.
It's just not worth it. Like, it's just not.
We're putting Ziploc bags on kids' helmets. Every single one of them that is put it on their face say, "I can't breathe."
Yeah, it's just
Ain't this a sign?
not.
They are in a not a refrigerator, an air conditioned room. Talking about some, they can't breathe. So when they step out onto the field in humidity, with their masks on, what you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? Yeah, but it's okay because we still got some good football. Not if these kids is passing out on the floor. Good football. I'd rather have no football and make sure these kids is okay, but then again, you got the whole idea of, well, it's a business. I mean, it is a business. Don't get that twisted. You know, while some coaches may care for their players, and it is at the end of the day, it is a business. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's the issue. I mean, my thing is this. The only realistic way to have any type of sports thing is, you have to do the whole bubble thing like the NBA. And the problem is, there's no way. Like, difference is this. NBA, let's say, okay, it has 30 teams, right? College football, you know what I mean? Like, there's even if you just did only SEC, like, it's just, football's a lot harder than basketball. You need it's just too much, bro. There's too many more people involved. Like, it's so much more people involved. It's just, it's not worth it.
Like schools, like at least LSU are like, we had 136 players last year.
That's just players alone. That's just the players.
That's not staff. That's not coaches. That's players. At our home games, we had 136 players suited, unless they were injured. They were suited, and even the injured ones were on the field.
That's what I'm saying.
Then you have at least I think we had at least 10 strength and conditioning coaches. You got your coordinators, you got your head coaches, you have all those, and then you had us, the trainees or whatever, the equipment staff there. I mean, that's 4 of us, that's 4 trainees of us, and then the people who are actually on staff, there's at least 12 of us every game. Like at that number, we're already at about 150 on our sideline. And then of course you have the athletic director, because he's the white guy that just can't miss anything, So he has to be on the sideline. Like he has to be on the sideline. Like he can't miss it. He's always there. And when you're the athletic director, you have to bring your friends along with you.
Right.
So he has to show other people and bring people who are like the boosters and whatnot. And those people come in tours of about 15 to 20 people. Like like when you look at the numbers, it just gets really big, really quick.
It's at least 200, 300 people easily.
That's what I'm saying. Especially like the game, like Texas A&M, the game that Shaq was at. They're like, we were trying to warm up on the field, bro, and we had absolutely no space to move around. Like I was bumping like the like not fan. I mean obviously they're fans, but I don't even know what to call them. Like I don't know if they're boosters or just like people just trying to take a tour or whatever. But like prospects, oh my God, don't even get me started with prospects.
This is the other thing. This whole thing is just gonna be weird, man.
Because every prospect, when they come to a school, they get like, I think it's the prospect and 2 people, or like, or I mean, it's prospecting like their family or whatever.
Right.
Like to bring onto the field, it's the prospect and 2 people. So that's 3 people. Imagine if it's a prospect, like a big game, you're gonna have 40 prospects. So then that's 40 times 3. That's 120 people. So now you're at least 500 people on the field. Like it gets very expansive.
And that's just
quickly.
LSU, you know what I mean? So it's like, you think about, you're playing like an Alabama, for instance, that's another 5, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too.
Oh my God, exactly. And if it's in Death Valley, you know, that our stadium alone holds 103,123 people, and they're trying to fit every single seat in the stadium.
Yeah, that's the thing I don't get, that they're, you know what I mean? Like, the worst case scenario is, you know, they got to play with no fans, and even that is, you know, and the problem is they don't want to do it for that.
Possibly. Yeah,
like because the issue is they want the money out of it. You know, they can care less about the playing or losing. It's more or less, you know, they need the revenue.
Who are you telling, bro? Because our Florida game, we sold over $1 million in alcoholic beverages.
Right, that's one game.
One night, $1 million in one night. One night. Like, and I mean, it's just insane. Insane.
Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, you know, the MLB is a perfect example of why, you know, it can't work without the bubble. And you think about this baseball, I mean, I'm pretty sure they have a 56-man roster, I think, something like that. So that's them, you know, plus the manager and everything, whatever. If they couldn't do it like that, and they're traveling from stadium to stadium with no fans, you know, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's not worth it.
So the one thing about the MLB thing, right, was the players didn't take the regulations seriously. So like the commissioner had to like threaten them that he was going to shut it down or whatever, because like players were still going out like to bars, to restaurants, and all that.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Like that's why they've already had 3 outbreaks in the first week, opening week of MLB. In the first week,
fucking Tampa Bay
postponed 20 games. Like, how do you expect to have a season and you're canceling on average just about 20 games a week? Like,
yeah, it doesn't make sense.
I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid, but
it's just like, it's like, as a professional athlete, you would think, you know, like more than anything else, you know, especially if you made it to the professional level, you know, you just want to play at that point. And it's like,
exactly, do anything to play. Like that's why I like Matisse Thybulle and how he's doing like the vlog or whatever, because like he kind of touches on that every once in a while, and it's like he recognizes like he could be at home with his family or whatever, but like he really wants to play, so he'll do whatever to play. And what that means for him is that he needs to be in a bubble by his lonesome, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you have your teammates, and I mean, really, it's like for rookies and whatnot, it's cool because like it's almost like AAU again,
right?
Like for the vets that have kids and all that,
right? It's like, a big sacrifice.
They don't wanna, because especially like people who just had kids, because like some people were I know I think Gordon Hayward's expecting a kid in like October or whatever, and you know the Celtics are a fairly contending team. So no, I think it was his sister was getting married. So like you don't want to miss your sister getting married.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like they're sacrificing.
Like, yeah.
And even the players who didn't come to the bubble, you know, it's a big sacrifice for them too. You know, I'm sure, you know, they didn't want to have to pick between, you know what I mean, their family and, you know, basket. You know what I mean? Like, it's not ideal at all. It's just
it's insane how people just, I don't know.
Because even the NBA, you know, I mean, they're still losing money. Like, yeah, you know, they have the TV deal, so they're getting money from that. But, like, you know, they're not making as much money off of, you know, whatever. It's just, I don't know. It's just, college sports is, I don't know. I mean, I think it's cool that, you know, they're there, you know, working out, but even that is still just like, you know, like for instance, UMD, you know, they're back there working out and they're, you know, whatever, but at the same time, as soon as practice ends, you know what I mean, they're free to do whatever they want, so they're going from, you know, quarantining and stuff to going right back to, you know, whatever. It's like, what are you doing?
Right back to the dorm with a whole bunch of people. They're calling their friends over their dorms, all that. Like, it's just, it's a mess.
Honestly, I don't think school should go back at all, but especially not elementary schools. Like, to me, that's ridiculous. That's...
Oh no, elementary schools. If we're being honest, what are the odds you keep elementary school age children 6 feet from each other for an entire day?
Yeah,
For an entire day. Like what? What? And then when you do that, then what quality of life is that for?
Right.
I mean, I guess obviously it's not going to be as I mean,
it's just not the same experience.
It's not the same growing up. You're not gonna be able to make your friends or whatever. That is assuming that you don't already have friends. I mean, if you're just starting, I know me. I didn't really have a friend until like late elementary, but that's just because I'm the type of person. I don't talk to people. Like
right,
I
and that's what I'm saying. So kids who are shy, how are they supposed to? You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know. It's just really. I'm really interested to see 10 years from now how it impacts
like future people. Yeah, because like the girl or whatever who posted the picture of the Georgia school getting like when they reopened and like it was a crowded hallway and barely everybody had a mask on. Bruh, they suspended her for posting that picture. For 3 days, the actual school suspended her, not the school, not the superintendent
right.
of the I don't know, because we had like the Catholic, it was the superintendent of Georgia's public schools. They suspended her 3 days because she posted that picture. Like, first
and that's
of all,
the issue right there.
That's the problem right there. Like, instead of you going to the school and saying, yeah, we need to do something about this, you're like, the student that posted the picture, put her on a crucifix. Like
that's me so dumb. She trying to spread awareness to help people, and you here trying to stop. Like, that's
for real, man. And then it's like free press because then everybody sees the picture, obviously, because it blows up within like a day. And then the press is obviously gonna call her, and what's the first thing that she's gonna say? Not, oh yeah, the school called me and wanted to figure out how we could change it. No, the school called me and told me I couldn't go to school for the next 3 days because I posted it. Like, how does that look good for you in any shape or form?
Yeah,
if I'm the mayor of Georgia right there, like, I'm gonna be like, no, bro, shut it down. Like, you're either online or you're not going to school. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, and as a state, it's like that just makes you look bad. So I would think, hey, we gotta fix this before more attention gets on it. Like, what?
Exactly. But then the problem is the doggone president talking about some, yeah, we're giving like bonuses or whatever to people who open schools. Like,
and that's the issue that they incentivize it. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, screw the kids, because the kids who are the future of the quote unquote future of the world or whatever, they need to go and catch corona and do all of that, right? I mean, put the logic to it. We love the kids, we care for the kids, but when it comes down to it, they need to be in school. That whole online thing, it was just like. What are we doing, man? I mean, if we're honest, like, going to school online wasn't terrible. So I mean, like, if you're able to make the most out of it, because obviously you're gonna have the people who cheat or whatever, and you're gonna have the people who still want to take it seriously. And I mean, if I was in high school, I don't know, I'd probably because high school was different for me. It was easy for me, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't really have to try that much to be able to pass, so
right.
I'd be straight. But like college, like if you're online in college and you're cheating, bro, like just get out of here, bro. Like because as soon as you go back like regular classes, you're really not gonna know anything, and then it's really gonna show who was
right.
But then that also doesn't speak to people who just don't learn online that well, you know what I'm saying? Because some people need to be in classes and need to hear words coming out of the teacher's mouth. Because like that's how it was for some of my classes. Like my math class or whatever that I was taking, it was cool because we were on like a Zoom every day. He had office hours. He made himself available.
Right.
Like, he would struggle through it with us essentially. But like my art class or my landscape architecture class, he made pre-made videos. and our class started at 8 o'clock in the morning. So obviously, I didn't wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning every day, like on a schedule to go to his class because I could watch it at 12, which I never ended up watching it because, like, it's it's not like I'm missing anything. Like I never watched it on time. You know what I'm saying? I ended up watching it towards the end of the school year because I had a final in the class, but that's literally the only reason why. You know, so. Otherwise, I don't know. And like, by no means am I saying like I wouldn't have watched the videos if my math teacher put up a video, because obviously math is more of a core class for me. Being an engineer student, you know, like I need math more than I need art.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's the other thing about it too. It's like I get it. Like, you know,